What's up, Bernie Steven here? Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into Once Upon a Time episode number 9 of season number 3 called Save Henry. So it looks like the disaster that happened at the end of last episode where Henry died. We're gonna save him this episode. Last episode I thought was pretty solid, pretty freaking good. The Rumple story, the Pan story, who Pan is. I mean, I thought all that shit was amazing. I'm hoping we kind of continue that and it kind of gets this season off going into a really fun direction. I actually don't know what's gonna happen once we kill Pan, if Pan's gonna be like an entire season story arc, or if we're gonna save Henry, that means we're gonna kill Pan. Is Pan about to die at the mid-season finale? I don't know, I'm very curious about that. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, Patreon for the full reaction, uncut, unedited episodes extra early over there if you want them. But yeah, let's hop in here, let's have a good time. Pretty much, here we
Most ripping the heart out of your father.
Oh shit, yeah.
It was the price of the curse.
That's crazy.
How it felt doesn't matter.
Forgot that that's what happened
You would have
first season.
To be let out of our last deal. To escape the curse.
But why would I desire that? I'm exactly where I want to be.
What the hell did you do to him?
Oh, I didn't do anything, Emma. It was Henry. He offered me his heart off his own free will.
I'm gonna take it back from you.
Well, if you kill him, then the heart dies with him, I'm assuming.
I don't.
You're gonna be all right, Henry. We're gonna get you home.
Wait, it was supposed to be a swap.
I
Yeah.
need a child, Gold.
Is that the
and I
paperwork
need
right
your
there?
help.
Well, I'm flattered, but uninterested.
Not like that. Spend all morning talk.
But whether or not that's helping you,
I'm actually like quiet this
Remains to be
episode.
seen.
I'm very intrigued by
when you
the
become a parent,
process of this.
you must put your child first.
No idea what I feel.
I agree.
You have your parents. You have this person, a
Also,
pirate who pines for you. You have everything, and yet you claim to know what I feel.
Regina also
All
raised
I
him.
have is Henry, and I'm not about to lose him because
If he's airborne, he could be anywhere on the island.
Now as much time I suggest
I'll
we
be-
started looking.
Is that the one dude, or is he called too?
Where is he?
Gone.
Yeah, this guy.
There's nothing you can.
I think torture is our best move here. Look at these kids. They've been to hell and back. We need to try something else.
Love.
Try the cute and cuddly. They don't respond to reason. What else do you have to offer?
In Boston.
This is what I'm saying. I've been saying for every season, Regina straight
Well,
up
Ms. Mills, your
loves
application
Henry.
is almost
Like,
too
it's
good
not
to
even
be
like-
true. I mean, your references are impeccable, and this town you live in.
I get this weird feeling like they're gonna kill Regina. They're showing us a really. Is she gonna sacrifice herself for Henry?
Henry, huh?
Let's go home.
Don't listen to her. Pan cares about all of us.
Wait, you don't even know about that part?
We care about you.
You can find him there. It's not far.
No, don't trust her.
Can you tell us where that is?
This is so good. This is well acted.
You have to swear.
Interesting. That was a well acted scene.
With him crying.
No, of course
You know,
not.
who is this bundle of joy? And you take that as anger? What's the matter with you?
Okay, it's time to be quiet. It's time to be quiet.
You think something's wrong with him because he's crying?
are healthy, clearly.
Get my man with the haircut.
What about a blood test? Or a chest x-ray?
Is he a smoker?
What?
Look, it's obvious what the problem is. He's a crying baby.
Grab a pencil. There's an adoption agency in Boston
Hey,
on Dartmouth
is
Street.
John Carlo Esposito?
Blanchard.
Who's this?
Meet Henry. Make yourself useful.
Thank
Boston
you.
Angel. There's something wrong with my son. He won't stop crying. Just do it. How did you do that?
Do what?
Make him
You saw how
stop
scared she was.
Well, I'm just holding him. He's so.
Henry could sense the evil. Okay. Is that what it is? Sense the darkness?
Henry. Henry, I promise if you just tell me what you want, I'll do anything for you. Anything.
But I feel like Mr. Gold's gonna walk in.
Give me a chance.
Faxing over the information right now. You should have it any second.
It's here.
He's not gonna. He won't be able to tell that it's the savior, right? I don't think so. Maybe she will. How does she know who?
For me in Phoenix, his mother was found in the woods outside of Storybrooke 18 years ago.
What a startling coincidence.
She's important, isn't she? This mother.
Is she important? I suppose in as much as she gave birth to your son.
You should know who you're dealing with by now.
Well, she's always had a sense that
I
he was.
sacrificed everything to build this life, and nothing will tear me away from my revenge.
This is a very interesting episode.
Look.
Okay, clearly a trap.
Careful.
What are you doing?
Ken wouldn't have just left it behind for no reason.
It's David's only way home. Without gold, we're stuck here.
What are you doing?
Peter Pan never fails. I didn't expect you to find me. But then again, I shouldn't be surprised. Your mother's quite tenacious about your offspring.
I assure you, the baby will be in expert hands here.
I know. I'm just sad that this couldn't work out. Circumstances were...
I find that so odd
Not
that
every
you could
child
just
is
give
the
a
right
baby
fit for a
back.
parent. And sometimes putting the
Crazy.
child first. I'll be right back. Okay?
Like you're like, I don't know. I find it interesting that like that the adoption agencies are like, oh, you didn't want it, all right, return policy. Weird to me. I guess it's better than somebody that's not. No, because you qualified. You have to go through all these 2-year process and everything.
You truly are the only...
Put you back on the list.
Pan will not be pleased.
This is why we don't give up. We will get that child.
Holy
Having trouble
shit.
moving? Not surprised, given where you are. You see, what's hastening your
That's cool.
demise is your regret.
Oh, whoa, whoa. What? Oh, I thought she got up.
Because
What?
it got me my son.
Ow. Ow.
Hold on, Henry.
I'm hoping there's a catch, because if that's the ending there, that is hot trash. I'm sorry. Please let there be a catch. He did it on purpose.
Henry?
He's inside the heart, which is now in Henry. Henry is going to be Pan.
I wanted to be a hero.
Hey, there's plenty of time for that.
Right now it's time to rest.
Welcome back, young sir.
Hey,
Only the best for our guest of honor, don't you
Huh.
think? Captain's quarters.
Come on. I'll tuck you in.
The ending of this episode is going to be Henry looking in the mirror, and it's Pan.
Regina,
That's how you...
I'll tuck you in.
The ending of this episode is going to be Henry looking in the mirror, and it's Pan.
Regina,
That's how you... But when Emma came to town, she didn't really know who Emma was, and great explanation to all that. Great way to have this kind of episode, and then also have that.
I can never take your heart. Ever again.
Oh shit! And you just, I'm telling you, he's Pan. That's what it's gonna be. That shit was way too freaking easy. It's him. Pan is now inside of Henry. And now he's in it. I'm kind of a little upset at the way the Pan got beat up and lost. It's kind of crappy. Kind of glad we're going back to Storybrooke though. Neverland was fine. It was cool for a bit, but we were there for too long. That's so cool. Is Wendy gonna die after she gets back?
in a cage, isn't it? Are we really free? Yes, Wendy.
Or she's gonna turn into like a really old lady?
Your brothers.
Henry. I know we haven't had
I bet the
much of a chance to be a family.
creators of this show are like, damn it, why did Henry have to be so
I
tall?
want you to know that you have a dad
Because
now.
he's supposed to play
Now
10-year-old,
and forever.
11-year-old.
I'll never leave you, okay, buddy?
I feel like he's gonna kill him.
Not hungry.
But I came to thank you.
No matter what those other traitors do, I'm on Pan's side. And Pan...
Never fails.
What?
You heard me. Peter Pan never fails. The one who's in trouble is Henry.
But you're Henry.
Not anymore.
You.
Let's play.
All right. All right, so I have a couple things I want to say. So my main problem with it, like I like the episode a lot. My main problem is the way Pan originally lost, the way he lost, kind of sucked. Regina just kind of broke out of his thing and was more powerful than him, and then essentially just ripped out his heart. And that was kind of weak. Now the switch is very cool, but my problem with the switch is not the choice of the switch, but it's that the kid that played Pan was so fucking good. Like, he's so good. The kid that played Pan. Now Henry's gonna be the bad guy. Like, the actor that plays Henry, who I don't think is that good. We'll see. Maybe he could play evil really well, but that's my main little kind of thing. It's like, well, it's not gonna be the cool kid who was knocking it out of the park. Now it's gonna be Henry, or the actor that plays Henry. So that's literally the only thing I'm kind of like, ugh, about. Everything else I loved. Honestly, I'd probably give the episode like a between an 8 or a 9. Honestly, if they would have, I wish that Pan wouldn't have. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, well, Pan wasn't as strong. He was still recovering. But he literally did a whole monologue about this tree is here to protect me, so I'm better. They made this whole big thing about, oh, he went to the tree. He went to the tree because the tree is like this powerful thing that's going to protect me. And then the tree didn't protect me. Like, so I didn't like that. Everything else was pretty rock solid. All right, let's go through here. So we start off, I love the flashbacks, honestly. I love the flashbacks I even like this flashback. This was really good. But I love the Regina and Henry, baby Henry flashbacks. That was awesome. I love Mr. Gold and the flashbacks. I love Rumpelstiltskin in the flashbacks. Him telling her I'm right where I'm supposed to be and all this other stuff is great. I love the interaction here with Pan. I guess that the flashback was awesome. How Regina, I didn't think I would care about how Regina got Henry. I remember asking about that stuff at the beginning of like the show, but I actually think this was nailed pretty well. I've always been the one that's been saying Regina loves Henry like on another level. Henry should know that. Like, that's my main problem with Henry is like, main problem with Henry is he like, Regina is giving you everything, showing you all kinds of love. For him to like kind of not be good to her, I always found it like I was always annoyed by it. I actually even like the way that we kind of brought the Lost Boys onto our side is by kind of showing them love. That was actually awesome. I don't know what this actress who what's the actress that plays her's name? What's her name? Lana Padilla. She's awesome. She's really good. I love her. And I love Robert Carlyle. Awesome. Like the acting by them as the evil, the blending of the evil with the good has been amazing. Because everybody else has kind of always been on like, you know, like Mary Margaret's always been good. David's always been good for the most part, both of them. Even Emma has kind of always been good. But like these two, they have to hit these emotional moments, which is they always knock it out of the park. Like this was great by her. Let's see. Henry won't stop crying. Regina doesn't understand what's wrong. We go to the doctor. We try to figure it out. Regina's convinced something's wrong with him. Then when Mary Margaret carries him and he stops crying, I was like, ooh, does Henry sense the evil? Great stuff. Then we have the whole thing where she gets the facts of who the mom is. She figures out it was Emma based on the fact that it's the baby, the savior, because where the baby was found, same date, all this stuff. Really, really cool stuff. So yeah, this thing. I was convinced that Pan let them do this on purpose, but I was wrong. It sucks that they this was really good, her kind of giving Henry back and then kind of like realizing no, like she'd rather stay with him. Love bringing these guys back in play. I hope these guys get some more stuff to do. They've only gotten 2 episodes, but I think they're pretty decent characters. I mean, Wendy's coming back, so I'm guessing we'll do stuff with Wendy. Yeah, like this, I don't know, man. I'm gonna rewatch this scene.
I should be overflowing with regret, but I'm not.
So that's what it was? It's the regretful tree thing?
I've done some terrible things. I should be overflowing with regret, but curse that devastated an entire.
But because Regina's quote unquote evil, she regrets nothing, so therefore the powers of the tree don't work on her. Okay. Yes, that makes sense. But at the same time, man, I don't know. I don't like this Pan killing, like I don't know. That answers the tree thing though. So I guess I'll kind of take that back. I don't know, maybe it is a 9. It's a really good episode. And if that tree thing makes sense, I guess I'll lean it towards a 9. So I thought automatically there Pan was already in Henry. I love the way that they kind of had Regina forget, taking the potion to get rid of all her fears about Emma, the savior, coming. That was awesome. Love her doing the spell so the heart can't be taken out. And I was like, oh shit, that's cool. Is Pan gonna have powers? Love this moment here. Love him sensing it and going down there, catching him. And I love the little thing here, right here, right? Wait, let me see if I can get the second when it happens. Where Pan does the switch. So he had to be holding onto his shadow to do that switch. But I love the realization. This kid is such a good actor. This is why I'm gonna be upset that we're not gonna get him for a while. That it's gonna be Henry. Because this kid, look at this kid acting right here. No! He's so good. He's so good. Like, of all the characters in the show, this kid is probably my 3rd favorite. He's so good. So yeah, okay, so we get back. Here's what this gonna happen with her. Like, is she gonna turn old? What's gonna happen with her? And I even love this scene. And the Henry kid did a decent job here. It wasn't cringy or anything, so maybe he'll be able to nail it. I don't know. Maybe he'll nail it. But yeah, that's my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, Patreon for the full reaction, uncut, unedited, episodes extra early over there if you want them. If you don't want them, totally cool. Episodes here whenever they show up. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and I'll talk to you guys later.